Hi, this is trepacer. Now, welcome to my best of 2014 movies that I've seen. Okay, I have an honorable five that I want to mention first. That didn't make my top 10, I guess. Um, Peabody and Sherman, which I saw, uh, I think last month, not this, yeah, in November. I think I got the movie when it came out on video. I didn't see it in theaters, but actually it was pretty damn funny. First of all, and I like the guy from Modern Family did the voice of Mr. Peabody, and he was great. And I just thought the whole movie itself, visually, was beautiful, 3D, beautiful. The story was funny, and it was a fun movie. And the voice work was great. And I look forward to them hopefully making a sequel to Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Because, like I said, I grew up with the cartoon. Okay, and this movie was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so that's an honorable mention. And also, Under the Skin. That's the movie with Scarlett Johansson in it, where she plays the alien that comes down and basically, you know, I guess he suckers these men in for whatever reason they need her. They need her for, you can interpret it. She needs them. She's, and there's a lone. There's only one other person I think she interacts with, outside of the men that she picks up. It's some lone biker guy, and it's a really interesting movie and definitely different. Okay, Under the Skin, I definitely recommend it. And plus you get the bonus of seeing her, I think, fully nude. I think in a couple of the scenes, but it's a really interesting movie, and a lot of it is ad libbed. Like the parts of her picking guys up, they said that part was ad libbed, which is interesting to know. And it was a really unique movie, and I liked it. Under the Skin. Also, Bad Words, the one Jason Bateman who wrote and directed it, about a guy, an adult, who was entering a spelling bee contest, all of the hoping to go into the national championship, and he's doing it for a reason. But Jason Bateman is so hilarious in this movie, and in most of the movies that he's done, he's more or less a good guy. But in this movie, he's a really sarcastic, nasty guy, sort of like the guy he was when he was on Silver Spoons. That sarcastic, wise, smart ass guy he is, and he's fantastic in the movie. Bad Words. I really enjoyed that one. And let's see, I said, Luskin, Bad Words. Oh yeah, Divergent, which I really had no expectations to. I mean, I didn't read the book or anything. I know it was based on a book, but it really surprised me how actually how good it was. Shailene Woodley was in it. Her and the guy that actually was in her is her brother in. Well, actually, he's a love interest in Fault in Our Stars. I forgot the guy's name, but he's in it. And it's her brother in this, in Divergent. And plus the guy, I forgot the guy who plays her love interest. He's really good too. And also you have what's her name? I can't remember her name. Kate Winslet's in it too as a bad guy. And she's in it, and she's really good. It's a really about society, future society, and how people are put into different, when they come a certain age, to get put into different sects and stuff. And it's really actually is a pretty good movie. I liked Divergent. It really surprised me how good it was. Okay, and let's see, Divergent, Bad Words, Under the Skin, and one more movie. I said Peabody and Sherman. I said that too, right? Yeah, I said Peabody and Sherman, Bad Words, Divergent, Under the Skin. Okay, so let me see my list. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, okay. Yeah, so I think I said five, right? Honorable words, five. Bad Words, Divergent, Bad Words, Divergent, Under the Skin, Peabody and Sherman, and yeah, okay, wait. Peabody and Sherman, Under the Skin, Divergent, and Bad Words. I think I said I had five, right? Let me see something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hold on. Let me see for my list. Okay, I'm sorry. Those are the honorable mentions. Now, my top 10 list. And I never really got an order for the top 10, although I know what is the best movie to me, at least. So these other ones are just going to could flip flop. But I know what the best movie for me this year, at least to me, was. Okay, I'm going to go starting at number 10. Uh, the Lego Movie, which I really enjoyed. I went to see it, and I felt kind of funny. I went to see it with, of course, the parents brought all the little kids, so I felt kind of weird being there and seeing, the movie full of kids. And the kids seemed to ignore the movie for the most part, but I got all the jokes, and I loved and I loved Batman was my favorite character. And I'm glad they gave him his own spin-off movie, and I loved it. And there's my Lego set up there. a Lego movie thing up there, and I loved everything about the movie. It was just fantastic. It was enjoyable, and it was had the jokes for adults and for kids in it, and it was a fantastic movie. One of the best animated movies I've seen this year. And speaking of animated movies, number 9, I guess, would be Big Hero 6, which I really enjoyed too, about a guy who has this robot created by his brother. It's supposed to be to help people, and then when his brother is killed in an accident, he actually sets about trying to find the guy with the help of this robot and his friends, his brother's friends. And it's a really fun, heartwarming movie, and it was really good. I really enjoyed Big Hero 6. Okay, number 8 would be Interstellar. I really enjoyed that one. Christopher Nolan. It's set in the future where due to the planets basically dying and not being able to grow many things, they set off. Farmer leaves, who's a former astronaut. He leaves his family behind to go into space to see if they can find a world that that the humans can populate. Okay, and it's really about family, and it's about faith, and it's the outer space sequences are fantastic, and they have a surprise cameo in that movie, which I don't want to spoil. Okay, and I really enjoyed Interstellar. Okay, I thought Matthew McConaughey was really good, and I liked the young girl actress who played his daughter. I thought she was really good as well. Okay, as well Jessica Chastain, who plays the adult daughter. Okay, and okay, so that's let's see. Is it Lego? It's 10. 9 is Big Hero 6. Let me mark these off so I don't get confused. Lego, Big Hero 6, Interstellar. Okay. Okay, and number, let's see, it's 10, 9, 8. Number 7 would be, I'm going to go with Birdman. I saw Birdman based on the trailer. I saw the trailer for it, and something about the trailer just got to me and it made me want to see it. And I actually went out of my way to go see it. And I really enjoyed Birdman. Birdman's about an actor. Michael Keaton stars in it. Edward Norton's in there. Emma Stone is in it. Naomi Watts, about an actor who used to play a superhero, and he's trying to make a comeback doing a Broadway play, not a one-man show, but a play, and it's written and directly syncing everything he adds into this to try to resurrect his career, and he has to deal with with egotistical actors and script revisions and all this stuff, and he also has his title character basically speaking to him, not all the time, which is I think is a good thing, but speaking to him enough to tell him that he doesn't need this, that he needs to go back and become Birdman again. And it's really Michael Keaton is just fantastic in this movie, and I hope he gets nominated, and he should. Him and Edward Norton as Best Supporting Actor. He played a really obnoxious guy, and he was really good at it. And Emma Stone I thought was good as a daughter too. So Birdman, that's number. Let's see. It's 10, 9, 8. It's 10, 9, 8, 7. That's 7. So that's number 7. Okay, number 6 would be Edge of Tomorrow. Tom Cruise and not Emily Watson. That was Emily Watson. Emily Blunt. Basically about this society in the future where this war, basically World War III, is happening, and they're fighting these aliens, and Tom Cruise, who gets involuntarily entered into the war. He's first is supposed to be just like a spokesman, a salesman, but he gets drafted into the war, and after a series of events happens to him, he starts reliving the same day over and over again, and he has to he meets Emily Blunt's character, who also had the same thing happen to her. They basically hijack the power of these aliens, and he gets a chance to go back and get better and better, and hopefully end the war. And it's a really great sci-fi film. And Tom Cruise is fantastic. Emily Blunt is just through the roof. She's fantastic, and I love Emily Blunt in this movie. Okay, so Edge of Tomorrow, which had Kill, Die, Repeat, had a bunch of different stupid names to it. Okay, so that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 now. Number 5 would be Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies. That's the wrap-up of the Hobbit movies. Of course, they one book they split into 3 movies, and a lot of people didn't like that, but I didn't care. Okay, I like this movie a lot because it wrapped up the story in a satisfying way, and it was thrilling. And I thank Peter Jackson for adapting it and directing it and just giving it. I cared about the characters in this, and everybody didn't get a happy ending. Okay, but it was a real story, and I love the whole Middle Earth world. I love that. Okay, and to me it was great. And Evangelist character who was added to the story, who wasn't in the original. I liked her. I liked the dwarfs. I liked the battle sequences. It was just a good movie to me. I really enjoyed it. I think it wrapped up everything quite nicely. Okay, so that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Now, number 4 would be, let's see, 6. Oh, just see something. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, Gone Girl. Number 4 would be Gone Girl. Ben Affleck, who plays a guy who's accused of killing his wife, his missing wife, and just great performances from him, and also I forgot her name, the actress. She's an English actress. I can't remember her name now, and it's gonna kill me. Hold on, let me see something. I'll get her name. Like that International Movie Database open. Let's see, because this actress, she was really good in the part, and she's gonna get nominated, I think, for Best Actress, because I thought she was that good in the movie. Rosamund Pike, that's her name. Rosamund Pike. Just a fantastic movie. I really enjoyed that. Like I said, about a guy whose wife is missing, and of course he's the suspect. That his wife. Then the detectives investigate the case, and they find out, of course, that maybe they didn't have the perfect marriage and stuff. And it's a lot of twists and turns come in this movie, and it has a great cast. And Tyler Perry's in it. Besides Rosamund Pike, let's see, Neil Patrick Harris is in it. Hold on, let me see who else is in it. I said Tyler Perry already, and hold on. Who else? The 2 actors that play the detectives that investigate the case. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll down and look at this and it won't move. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. Ben Affleck, I said, yeah. Neil Patrick Harris. Kim Dickens, there you go. Celia Ward is in it. Kim Dickens, Patrick Fugate, who played, they play the detectives investigating the case. And hold on. Okay. Oh. Now it's moving, but now it's trying to move too. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. And directed by David Fincher. Yeah, but it's a good story. Like I said, set in Boston, about a guy whose wife goes missing, and they suspect him of killing her. Okay, and it has a lot of twists and turns to it. But Gone Girl was pretty good. I like that. Okay, so one of the best films of the year. I think Ben Affleck was really good in it, and especially Rosamund Pike. She's going to get nominated, and David Fincher will probably get directed, for directing it. Okay, now let's see. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Now number 3 would be X-Men: Days of Future Past, which, like I said, I was a big fan of the comic. Okay, I probably have it in my closet. I'm a big fan of X-Men comics growing up and X-Men films, even though I hate the way they treated Cyclops' character in the movies. But when I found out that, first of all, they're getting back to direct the movies. I forgot his name. Director, I can't remember his name now. Brian Singer to direct the movie, and also that they were doing the Days of Future Past story. I thought it would be great, and it didn't disappoint me. I thought it was fantastic. I thought, having the cast, both casts together in the movie was fantastic. Okay, great performances out of everybody. Michael Fassbender, Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart, Hugh Jackman. I thought was great, and correcting the timeline, which is another thing that I enjoyed, and I enjoyed the scene at the end, which I don't want to spoil for people, but let's say that brought a smile to my face. Okay, and I'm looking forward to X-Men Apocalypse. Okay, when that comes out, but X-Men: Days of Future Past is again one of the best films of the year. Fantastic. I love Quicksilver in this movie. He was just fantastic. Evan Peters. He was fantastic. Okay, it's Quicksilver. Now, number 2 for me would be Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, I loved Guardians of the Galaxy. It was fun. The music was great. Just the cast and is a star now because he just Peter Quill. Hold on for a minute. Okay. Chris Pratt, as I was trying to think of his name, Chris Pratt was great. Zoe Saldana, who was great in everything she does. Dave Bautista was even good, and and I love Rocket Raccoon and Groot. Okay, who grew on everybody, and it's a fun film. Okay, and it's Marvel's foray into outer space. It was a success. This movie was so fun and enjoyable. I can't wait for them to do the sequel to this. It's just a fantastic movie, and I really loved it. So that's my #2 film of the year. And #1, which I think you can pretty much guess, to me, is Captain America to Winter Soldier. I absolutely love that movie. First of all, going into it, I was excited to see it. Okay, and boy, did it live up to my expectations. It was such a great movie with a great story, great directions. Chris Evans just knocked it out of the park as Captain America. Okay, he's just fantastic in the part. And this movie by the Russo brothers was, to me, the best movie of the year. It just kicked ass to me on all kinds of levels, and I absolutely love what they did with the Captain America story. They just really took it to another level, and doing the thing with Shield and stuff, and the whole story of it, and Captain America's role in it, and the whole effect which is going to be on the whole Marvel universe was fantastic. And I can't, I absolutely love Captain America: Winter Soldier. It was just that fantastic a movie to me, and like I said, and putting Black Widow in it was great. That Scarlett Johansson was a great asset to the movie. The whole story, Samuel Jackson, he had more to do as Nick Fury in this movie, and it was just fantastic. So again, Captain America: Winter Soldier is my #1 movie of the year. Okay, just absolutely fantastic, and I absolutely love that movie to death. Okay, and I was looking for a movie to top that to me, and Guardians came close, but not quite. Okay, okay, I just loved everything about Captain America: Winter Soldier. It just to me, it was just like the best Marvel movie to me so far, besides the Avengers. I think Avengers, because this Avengers was more fun. Captain America: Winter Soldier was more like a thriller, spy thriller thing. So that's why I guess Avengers would be the best movie to me, and Captain America would be just below it. Okay, and then Guardians like that. Okay, that's how much I loved Captain America: Winter Soldier. It was, to me, like I said, Chris Evans perfect as Captain America. Even the guy that played the Winter Soldier, which I can't remember his name now, I thought he was good too. And I can look forward to seeing the third movie to see what they're going to do with the story and continue that story on. So it's going to be fantastic. And it really, like I said, the first Captain America and that movie Winter Soldier just jumped right over it. And in that case, it's very rare that not very rare, but it's very rare the movie just completely just blows away the first movie. And I thought the first movie was decent too. But Chris Evans just was perfect as Captain America. The story was great, fantastic, and I love the effect that it will have on the Marvel Universe. And what can I say? That's my top 10 best movies to me of 2014. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you like my list, what do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. And if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button down below. And this is trepacer saying so long and take care. Hi. You've just seen probably my top 10. Well, not top. Yeah, I guess it is top 10 best movies of 2014. And I had a few honorable mentions in the beginning, but I thought about it, and there was a few more films I want to add to my that didn't quite make the list, but I guess get honorable mention. Top 5, the movie Chris Rock that I saw a few weeks ago. It was last week, I think I saw it. It was really a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Chris Rock wrote and directed it, and it was actually a lot funnier and a lot more insightful, and he did a great job with it. So I want to throw that honorable mention in that. And also Skeleton Twins, which I saw due to a recommendation from Big Guy 517. That's his YouTube username. And I bought the movie. I had heard about it when it came out, and he had talked about it. He did a review of it, and then I bought the movie. Then I watched it, and I got a review up on my channel. And it's a fantastic movie. Bill Hader and Kristen Wiig do great with the drama. Okay, they're probably one of some of the best actors that actually come from Saturday Night Live. That can do they do comedy, of course, but they were excellent in the drama. And that movie is really quite excellent. And also, last but not least, Into the Woods. I know a lot of people didn't like certain parts of it, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I thought Emily Blunt is just so fantastic in it. You know, she's just, you know, really super talented. And one day I got to do a video about her, Emily Blunt, how super talented she is, and she's definitely just going to win an Oscar one day. And I know that's not saying much because, you know, you can see it. She's just so talented. She's was in Edge of Tomorrow and Into the Woods, two totally different characters, and she's just a fantastic actress. I love Emily Blunt. Okay, so I want to throw in Into the Woods top 5 and Skeleton Twins as an honorable mention. So I hope you enjoyed my list, and take care.